At this time, I'm going to invite you to put your hands together and make welcome our guest speaker, Bishop Hugh Dixon.
Thank you so very much, Madam Chair. And the protocols already established, I will continue within that order. Pay no attention to the iPod. My time is reduced, and gladly so, with the outstanding speeches of our Speaker of the House and Leader of the Opposition, and then our goodly MP. How do you ask a pastor to speak after politicians and also that rendition by the musician? In my head, I have Sam Cooke. I was told by another civic leader, it's not Sam Cooke. It is another renowned singer. And how do you preach? But then I hear them saying, preach. So I take the liberty, Dennis, I have 1 hour. But I shall only take... There you go. Let's have church. Ladies and gentlemen, mine is a pleasure to represent a group of persons who have been touched by a Jamaican extraordinaire, Dennis Anderson, and by extension his family. When I was asked to choose, I wanted to defer, but then I felt very Jamaican and thought to say a few words about Dennis would be good in representing the Ecclesia Family Ministries and Old Harbor, for that matter. Old Harbor has been touched by a man from the border of Manchester and Clarendon. Thinking about this event, Dennis, I said, how could I bring a thought to an August gathering that nobody else would have thought of? Then the Lord brought me to Joseph, a character that is synonymous with Dennis. And then I wondered, what about Joseph? Then I thought about the dream. Dennis is a dreamer. Dennis is a dreamer. So today, Dennis, we congratulate you. A struggling country boy in the presence of his parents. He was raised in hardships, trained by hard knocks, and guided by the hand of God. Today he lives out the reality of a small part of his big dream. Dennis is a dreamer. I would love to raise up 3 observations of the man that I find to be common traits of successful people, locally as well as globally. A dreamer, Dennis is and has been for all his life. But what are these 3 things that we can raise up that's common among successful people? 1, he is a dreamer, knowledgeable of his history. I am so glad he said to his parents, come out and stand before me. Then he said, this is where it all started. We salute good parents in Jamaica who have raised the children well. Dennis is only an outgrowth of that which the parents did. But Dennis has never lost sight of his history. He will tell you where he's from, and he does it proudly. And he will speak to his roots without any apology. Oh, so leader of the opposition, we don't hop bus, we hop trucks. hopping trucks. And the story went on. Dennis speak of it in that way. But what does Marcus Garvey say about a dreamer that is knowledgeable about his history? Hear what Marcus Garvey says. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without its roots. A dreamer is not just knowledgeable of his history, but secondly, a dreamer must be confident in himself or herself if you plan to be successful. Dennis is the epitome of confidence. And I have to control myself. Mr. MP, you came, but I didn't just come to look. There are times when the Lord just said, come down here. And I was trying to get here before he comes and leave. And then by the time I got here, he was already here. But then talking to Dennis, I wondered. One day I came by, he said, Rev, everything is going wrong today. But me now put that on my head. I left, I called up a group of people and said, no, if we don't pray for Dennis today, no, tomorrow is a madman. When I came back, Rev, you think me going to lose no sleep because everything will go wrong? No, sir. The confidence that he has exuded is a confidence of people who are going to be successful. So here is what one writer says. A dreamer that is confident, feeling or showing confidence by definition in oneself or one's abilities or qualities, will allow you to see solutions rather than problems. If you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Who said that? Oh, the great Marcus Messiah, another Jamaican. My time is expired. So ladies and gentlemen, Dennis is a dreamer. A dreamer that is knowledgeable of his past. Dennis is a dreamer, one that is confident, that is confident. And out of the speakings of Marcus Garvey, we see the living demonstration of a man who cannot be defeated in the race of life because he has confidence in himself. With confidence, you have won before you started. Marcus Messiah Garvey. Yes, leader, speaker of the house, I am a Jamaican. I am a born Jamaican. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just to be confident. It's not just to be knowledgeable of your history, but finally, a dreamer must be determined. Wow. I feel cheated out of 1 hour sermon because I have the things to say. I have the things to say. You don't come in contact with Dennis and walk away feeling as if you can't make it. You don't do that. Oh my goodness gracious me. Can I say I feel the Holy Ghost coming on? A dreamer that is determined is Dennis Anderson. Those who succeed because of sheer grit and determination. Here is what one writer says. Up, you mighty race. Accomplish what you will. Oh, Marcus Messiah Garvey. But it's not just Marcus who relished this idea of determination. Carmelo Anthony had this to say. Dennis, every morning you have 2 choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. Dennis is a chaser of dreams. Got here one morning, he said, Rev, you know what time I leave here last night? And then I said, but what you doing here? He said, no, Rev, it must be done. And I can't wait. I can't rest until it is done. Carmelo Anthony says, you can sleep if you want to. You will not succeed. But if you get up and chase your dreams, it's a guarantee you're going to make it. A farmer, Mr. Anderson, don't sleep late. My father would pour water in that bed. You have to feed the pigs, tie the goats, come back, and if you see the chicken, them too. Nothing to speak of, but you have to feed them. You had to get up early. That's Dennis. To be that determined. Then I close by saying to us today, dreams don't work unless you do. Dreams will never work unless you do. Uriah Fiber, dream big, Dennis. Stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. God bless you, is my prayer.